when Menachem Begin was the prime minister of Israel, he had a minister of justice. His name was Shmuel Tamir. During Menachem Begin's prime minister time, Israel was going through a very difficult economic time. They were suffering. Shmuel Tamir had an idea. To help with the financial challenges, he suggested that maybe certain families should be ordered to have an abortion. And this would help out the economy. Shmuel Tamir knew also that if they would put this into law, there may be some backlash. The only way to get this done smoothly was by speaking to a rabbi. They could go to a very well-respected rabbi. Perhaps it would be able to pass in the Knesset. Shmuel Tamir chose Rav Ari Levin, who was the father-in-law of Rav Elyashiv. Rav Ari Levin was a very, very beloved person in Israel, well-respected, and a tremendous Talmid Chacham. Shmuel felt that if he spoke to him and got his backing, he'll be able to pass the law of abortion in the Knesset. He approaches Rav Ari Levin in his home, and he tells him the circumstances of Israel and what he would like to do. Rav Ari Levin looks at him squarely in the eye and says, I want to tell you a story. Many, many, many years ago, there was a couple that came to me with a very similar question. They had one child. They had a girl. And now they were expecting their second child. However, they were suffering economically. They didn't have the money, they felt, to support a second child. And they wanted to do an abortion. And they were asking me for my permission to conduct an abortion. I responded, no, you can't do it. And I'll give you 3 reasons not to do the abortion. Number 1, where's your emunah? Where's your trust in God? If God planted a child in your womb, He planted in your womb because He knows that you can raise that child. He's going to give you the ability to. If you abort this baby, you're demonstrating that you don't have emunah in the Rebbeinu Shalom that this baby could be raised in your home. The second reason is, right now you have a girl. You haven't fulfilled the mitzvah of Peru or Revu. You need a boy and a girl. Maybe this is a boy. So to fulfill that mitzvah, you need to let this pregnancy go through. And the third reason is, you're carrying a precious heilige neshama that was given a mission. How could you be the one to abort the mission of this child? Let the child fulfill its mission. Shmuel Tamir looks at Rav Ari Levin and says, Rabbi, did those parents listen to you? He said, yes, they did. They had the child. He says, Rabbi, did that child fulfill its mission? Rav Ari Levin looks at him, says, I don't know. Why don't you ask him? He says, who is it? Your parents. Your parents came to me many years ago. You were the child in your mother's womb. Are you fulfilling God's mission? And that's the question that we have to ask ourselves. Are we fulfilling God's mission?